Is that Charlie Manson has got a girlfriend.
Well, all we want is love.
All he wants is love. That's
all we want is love.
So,
off the market, ladies.
Yeah, sorry, Charlie Manson is getting married, and I hate to break it to you, ladies, but he's out of the pool.
Yeah, just about.
He's serving a life sentence in California's state prison for a killing spree, that was popularized in the book and movie Helter Skelter, which...
And song.
Yeah, and he's also got the swastika on his forehead, which I think these are all things that
attracted this 26-year-old woman.
Who is fairly decent looking.
Yeah, she's pretty.
So deeply disturbed, I'm thinking.
Wouldn't you have to be? To marry a mass murderer like that? Wouldn't you? The guy's going to be in prison. He's been in prison since... 70? When did they have the trial?
The murders were a long time ago.
Yeah, murders were 69. I think he was sentenced in 70. He's been in prison ever since. He's going to remain in prison forever.
Okay, no, not forever. He is up for parole in 2027.
Not going to happen.
He'll be in his 90s by then.
He'll also be dead by then. He's lived a long time, though, in
He
prison.
has no family or conjugal visits after his marriage.
Oh, really?
Nope. Her name is Afton Burton. She began writing to Manson in prison and moved by a nearby town when she was 19 just to be close to him.
Oh, my gosh.
We should look up. CNN did an interview with her.
So they've been dating for a while.
Yeah, I'm completely in love with him. He is completely with me. It's what I was born for, I don't know what else to say. Sweetheart, honey.
You could say,
no.
You're insane.
Yeah, you were not born to...
No, to be with Charlie Manson? No, Pumpkin, no. Wonder what her dad thinks. I'd like to talk to her dad.
He is, the man I know is not the man in the movies or the documentaries in the book. He's nothing like that.
I'm sure not.
No.
He doesn't tell people what to do. He's not manipulative at all.
No. And you would, certainly if you were being manipulated, would not say exactly that.
Yeah, right.
It's fine. But I will say, he has not added a swastika tattoo in quite some time. Is it possible he's reformed?
Can I see the picture of him again? Because we just put a picture up. Yeah, he's a good-looking man.
There they are. There they are.
That's the best I've ever seen him look.
Me too. Yeah. Well, he's usually got the wild, crazy hair, but he's shaved it off, so he looks better, and he shaved the beard. So,
and she actually is quite pretty.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
It's creepy weird.
Also, I would say quite disturbed.
Yes.
She moved there to be with him when she was 19 years old.
She has to be very disturbed. She has to be very disturbed.
There has to be a lot of guys going on Match.com today really pissed off that Charlie Manson is beating them out. Like, if you don't have a date right now and you're looking at the photo we have on Blaze TV, you're very disappointed.
Her eyes are too close together. She looks like Slender Man. I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe that's true. I can't really tell. She looks fine to me, but even if that is true, if you're Charlie Manson, that's a score. I mean,
no.
That's a score for Charlie Manson back in the 60s.
Definitely.
I mean,
Look, he's missing teeth. I mean, he's got the swastika on his forehead. He is not a good-looking man.
No.
He's one of the few that make me feel good about myself.
He is missing several teeth.
He's
got right in the front, too. Somebody knocked those out in prison? Is that what happened, or they rot out?
I don't know. But he's a good-looking man. I feel better about myself the longer we keep him on the screen.
How weird is that she is attracted to him?
What would you say as a dad?
You're not doing this? Are you out of your mind?
I think you just disown the kid at that point, don't you?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
I mean, she probably disown her.
I think you disown her. Yeah. I mean, once you're at is she 19 to 23, you're still working on it, and by 26, you've given up. You just call it a day.
I don't know. I didn't turn until I was 35.
You didn't turn away from the Charles Manson worship. You didn't.
Yeah,
your younger years.
I didn't go to the Charles Manson corner, but you never know. You can't give up on anybody, no matter how old they are.
Sure, you can. I've given up on Charlie Manson. That's one person I've given up on a long time ago.
Well, you can definitively say that?
I can definitively say that I do not hope
give
for
him
his
another
recovery.
Chance.
No. I'm all set with
You're not
that.
talking about your daughter. I'm asking you about your daughter.
Well, Charlie Manson was the son of someone, right?
Yeah,
Time to give up, mommy and daddy.
I know that, but I'm saying she hasn't killed people. She's just
worshiping him.
She's just marrying him.
Yeah. That's true. What you just said is true. And also the reason why I'd give up.
I will tell you this. She wouldn't stay at my house.
No.
I would be afraid. I wouldn't sleep at night. I would not sleep at night. If that was my daughter, and she was like, and I would be like, okay, you know what? You can come on over, but only when all of us are awake. And Mommy and Daddy are now going to be packing a firearm.
Isn't it okay to give up sometimes?
I can't cut my steak. Right. Hand it to me. I'll use the knife. Okay?
Just chew through it, dear.
Airplane rules in effect.
Yeah. Why at the dinner table am I sitting in this glass cube? I don't know. It's something new.
It's the only setting we had left at the table.
It's just
happened to be the cube area.
It's just a very thick piece of glass, only 4 or 5 inches thick.
It's difficult.
That's it.
Difficult to eat in this Hannibal Lecter mask.
Yes, I know. But here, Mommy will hold the straw for you.
Isn't it okay to give up on some people sometimes? I mean, we've had people in my family who had drug problems, and everyone in the family tried 1,000 times to try to help them out and get them off of this. At some point, you still love them, but you give up. You just give up. You need to move on with your life and not put yourself in danger.
I agree with you on that, but I don't think that it's like the prodigal son.
You're there for them if they come back.
If they come back. You're not there. You're not there pitching for them and, whatever. You can only do what you can do, but if they come back with skepticism, I mean, honestly, you marry Charlie Manson, you're not sleeping in my house for a very, very long time.
Well, as long as you're married to him. I mean, when you realize...
No. Even
after that.
Even after that. I want to hear what happened. I want to know your pivot point so strongly.
Yeah.
I want to see you break down and cry and beg for, the mercy of the Lord. What was wrong with me? If you're like, it didn't work out and nuh-uh.
You owe it to
there's something wrong with you.
You owe it to the rest of your family to treat it that way. I mean, we always talk about respecting life. You're not respecting your own life when you put yourself in those situations.
Yes.
And because you feel like you need to constantly try to fix people with gigantic problems, you put people in danger. And that's just as uncool as not helping. In fact, it's worse. I mean, you have, as you've said a million times, Glenn, you have to be able to help yourself in these situations to some degree. And I don't know if there's any help for somebody who's marrying Charles Manson. I don't know if it's possible. But there's a long, long road to them, coming into your house with people that you love. It's a long road to get there.